In the modern digital age, social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and X, formerly Twitter, have become the primary sources of information, entertainment, and influence. These platforms dictate global discussions, control which narratives get amplified, and determine what content is censored. But is there a hidden force behind them, orchestrating public perception and manipulating reality? Many believe that the Illuminati, or a similar secretive elite group, has an invisible hand in controlling these platforms, shaping what people see, think, and believe. The theory that an elite organization controls information is not new. Throughout history, powerful groups have always sought to manipulate the masses, whether through religion, politics, or the media. However, the reach of digital platforms today far exceeds any previous form of influence. Social media giants not only decide what content is promoted, but also subtly guide users toward specific viewpoints. This is done through algorithms, censorship policies, and financial incentives that reward content creators who align with mainstream narratives while punishing those who challenge them. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence supporting the idea of secret control over social media is the presence of symbolism associated with the Illuminati. Throughout history, this mysterious organization has been linked to symbols such as the all seeing eye, pyramids, and hidden messages embedded in music videos, movies, and celebrity content. Many YouTubers, influencers, and mainstream entertainers frequently use these symbols in their work, leading some to speculate that they are either willingly or unknowingly serving a greater agenda. But why would these figures promote such symbols if they weren't connected to something deeper? Are they simply playing into a popular conspiracy, or are they subtly signaling their allegiance to an unseen force? Beyond symbolism, the way content's pushed or suppressed on YouTube and other platforms raises significant questions. Over the past decade, there has been a noticeable shift in how information is controlled. Independent journalists, alternative researchers, and truth seekers have reported that their content is demonetized, shadow banned, or removed entirely if it goes against the accepted narrative. On the other hand, corporate media channels and influencers who support mainstream viewpoints receive priority in search results, recommendations, and monetization. This raises the question: who decides which voices are heard and which are silenced? Is this purely a matter of corporate policy, or is there an organized effort to ensure only certain perspectives reach the public? Many believe that viral trends are not organic but carefully engineered to serve a specific purpose. Whether it's TikTok challenges that keep people distracted, political movements that gain traction overnight, or social media outrage cycles that direct public attention towards specific issues, these trends often feel too convenient. Some researchers argue that these platforms have the power to manufacture consensus, making it seem as if the majority of people support a particular idea, when in reality, it is being artificially amplified. This method of social engineering has been used throughout history, but never with the level of precision and speed that social media now provides. If an elite group sought to influence billions of people without them realizing it, what better way than through the very platforms they use every day? The rapid rise of certain YouTubers, influencers, and celebrities further fuels the theory of secret control. Some individuals skyrocket to fame seemingly overnight, gaining millions of followers and securing lucrative brand deals with little explanation. While talent and hard work certainly play a role, many speculate that these individuals are selected and groomed to push specific messages. There are even claims that influencers must agree to certain conditions, such as avoiding controversial topics or promoting specific ideologies, in order to maintain their success. Some whistleblowers have alleged that once an influencer reaches a certain level of fame, they are approached by representatives of powerful groups who offer them continued success in exchange for their compliance. Censorship is another key concern. YouTube, once a platform for open discussion and alternative viewpoints, has become increasingly restrictive in recent years. Topics related to government corruption, media manipulation, and secret societies are often flagged as misinformation and removed. While these policies are justified under the guise of maintaining community guidelines and protecting users from harm, They also serve to eliminate dissenting opinions. Some argue that this is an organized effort to control the narrative, ensuring that only approved perspectives are allowed to reach large audiences. This is particularly concerning given that YouTube's parent company Google has deep ties to government agencies, corporations, and global organizations that shape public policy. At the core of this discussion is the question of whether the digital world is truly free or if it has become another tool for elite control. In the past, people had a range of independent sources to gather information from, including books, newspapers, and word of mouth. Today, however, the majority of global communication happens on a handful of platforms controlled by a small group of companies. If those companies are influenced or controlled by an elite organization, then the power to shape reality itself rests in their hands. This means that what people believe to be organic discussions, trending topics, or popular opinions may actually be carefully curated illusions designed to manipulate public thought. The deeper one looks, the clearer it becomes that YouTube and social media are not neutral platforms, but powerful tools for shaping public perception. Whether or not the Illuminati is directly involved, it is undeniable that elite groups have the ability to control what people see, believe, and ultimately accept as truth. This raises serious concerns about the future of free speech, independent thought, and the ability of individuals to question the world around them. In the end, the real question is not whether YouTube and social media are controlled, but rather how much of our reality is being shaped without us even realizing it. If the goal of a secretive elite is to maintain power, then controlling the flow of information is the most effective way to achieve it. And if that's the case, then every video we watch, every trend we follow, and every opinion we form might not be entirely our own, but part of a carefully designed system meant to keep us distracted, divided, and ultimately under control.